Okay, so let's put our hole in the bottom because now we're getting ready to solder this together and there's no way, well maybe, let's see, small end. I mean, I could probably find a drill bit big enough to slide that in and out of. So that'll probably work. That should work. We'll go with this one. This is the biggest one in my set. Let's just go with it. It's not going to fit in the freaking drill. My God. You know, the gods are cruel sometimes. All right. Let me see what one fits in this stupid drill. It's freaking amazing. I have another drill, but it's in the main house. And being lazy, I don't want to walk over there and get it. Just stick with what we got here in the cabin. I'm just going to keep going up until I find one that's too big to go in. I'll just go straight to the biggest one. All right, that sucker goes in. That's about it. Nope. It's like, could make this a damn comedy show, right? Comedy hour. You know, I always battle with how much of this wasting time stuff do I leave in the video or take out. All right, we're just gonna go for it right there. Whoa. See how it catches it and drives it in? Luckily I didn't damage nothing. He's got to be careful, guys. I'm not. You should be. Goodness, I got me a little napkin here to wipe this crud off. All right. That part's done. And let me recheck my camera angle here. A couple seconds. Let me, you know, I think I should sandpaper there. I knew I had some somewhere. Like, this is a lot nicer looking and neater to make a little loop and sand it off instead of using the damn box cutter. So just make a little loop with the sandpaper, just go around and work off the rough edges inside and out. And I'll vacuum this sucker out later. Did I get it all? Feels pretty darn good. All right. Here we go. We got our hole. Not. So, does it matter what end you use? I don't know, man. I'm gonna use this end because that's bigger. And that means you can't get pulled back up in there. If it does, so what though? I mean, what difference does it make? I mean, how's it going to get pulled up in there once you got your prop set up? But, you know, what you worry about is getting pulled this way and yanking your solder job apart. Can we do this without screwing up the wires? It's time for the Walmart cheaters. And let me check, make sure I'm still in frame, because I think I am. I just try to set, there we go, get your body out of here, boy. Because, you know, I try to keep it where I aim it at, where I aim the camera at. Keep it in that same spot the whole time. And we start moving around, start doing stuff. It might not be there anymore. All right. So we got our soldering, brand new soldering iron plugged in. And me being the dumbass that I am, I didn't check to make sure it had a small tip. Still has the big freaking, so next step, turn off the camera, let it cool down, switch out the freaking tip. Tell you, man. All right, like I said, ADHD positive, so because I have to make them all the same, so I don't know, that's ADHD pop. I'm just making shit up. All right, that one's already cut. Obsessive, compulsive, something, something, something. It's, I blame the Marine Corps, because if it's not symmetrical and not perfectly matched, and you know, then you lose your mind. All right, guys. I mean, for you guys, it's going to be the blink of an eye. I got to shut down and change a stupid soldering tip out. So that's about all we can do right now. We can twist these together, but I'll just come back and do it. All right. All right, so try to solder these together now. Put your heat shrink sleeve on first, which I can't tell you how many times I've forgotten to do that continuously. Now, like I said, I like to do kind of cross them, twist one side, twist the other side, kind of cause them to twist onto each other. So red to red. I don't know if I want to use any flux or not. I want to see how this first one goes with the brand new soldering tip. Let me make this tighter, man. Again, hopefully I'm not pulling this baby out of the camera angle. All right, brand new soldering iron. Ooh, jeez, man. Don't need no stinking solder flux. Beautiful. God love that brand new soldering tip, boy. What a difference. Ouch. The wire's still hot. I don't want to pull the shrink sleeve up because it starts shrinking before you get it all the way up. There we go. All right, that's protected. All right, green ground, black ground, or negative. I mean, it doesn't freaking matter what, if you're not professionally selling anything and making multiples of them, and then your color scheme does not matter. It's yours. I try to keep mine the same because I make this stuff for myself. So that way, if I have to do a repair in the future, I know green is ground, black is ground, blue is hot, red is hot, yellow. I usually do white for the yellow if I don't have yellow, but I have yellow. See exactly the dumbass what I told you a second ago. How I forget to put the freaking heat sleeve on. This is basically screwed now. There's no way I could twist these wires together. Exactly what I said a second ago. I just shot the, I just shot the damn. I grabbed it, and I picked it up, and it flickered and shot off somewhere, and I freaking can't find it. All right, again, yeah, total freaking amateur, guys. All right, let's see if we can twisty this up and get this connection so I can get that heat sleeve over it. Man, just such a dumbass, dude. You know, again, my fear is the damn this spot's going to be too big for the sleeve to slide over it. These stupid little mistakes, man. Where the hell did the heat sleeve shoot off? There you go. From here, about a foot and a half away. See, so will I be able to slide that heat sleeve up here? Maybe 50-50 right now. I don't know. We'll see. All because of one stupid mistake was I didn't put the heat sleeve on ahead of time. Told you just incredible, man. I'm probably going to have a hard time getting that over. Yeah, I can see it already. It ain't going. Yeah, we're going to have to either be able to melt this little glob down or going to have to electrical tape it. I'm not going to take this one apart, man. It's just too freaking much. Let's see if I can melt that little lump down. You know, headaches we make for ourselves as DIYers because we're not pros. We don't have that stupid things coming apart, man. Come on, guy. Man. I don't think I got that lump down enough. You know, it might slide over now, but this freaking took a freaking 30-second job and made it a damn freaking 5-minute job now, you know? That's a total. I was going to electrical tape it. It's too much. I mean, I can't fix it. All right, I'm not gonna do this one yet. The sensor wire, because the sound card comes. I remember the sound card comes with a sensor, and one of these wires, something will go to this one from the sound card, and one of them will go. This one will probably go to this one. I'm not sure yet. I have to look at the sound card. And then maybe this wire gets glued, soldered to the sound card or to here. I can't remember. I got to wait till I get the sound card out of the other house. But like I said, I also believe it comes with the sound card. So we're not gonna use this one as the bottom line. We're gonna use the one that comes with the sound card, because it's also that little 90-degree bend, and it's a lot smaller than this one. This is what you order off Amazon. I don't know where he's getting the nice little L-shaped sensors at, which I wish I can find, but they're not. They're not selling them on Amazon. Maybe they're on eBay. I don't know. I don't even know. What you call them. Again, the terminology, I don't have it down packed. I'm not a pro. So this should be cooled down. I want to see if I can slide this heat sleeve. If it was on the other side, I could get it almost all the way up there, but no, I'm not going to be able to get it on there, over there. I mean, I could make an attempt to separate this again and cut this off. It's just more freaking work. I mean, this should have been done a while ago, Let me see if I can snip this lump off because it's loose. I mean, we still got a good bond, but I had my snips up here, somewhere up here. Can't find them now. Maybe they're in the box. Well, not the ones I wanted, but definitely some snips in there. Love losing my tools. All right. So let me see, again, let me see now if I can reduce that down. I think that'll slide over now. If I can get this down. I want to put more solder on there too. Again, it's always the battle. Do I keep this? Do I get rid of it? Make myself look like an idiot? I don't mind. You know, I get paid well, so. Again, I don't want to slide it up yet because it's still kind of hot and I don't want it to shrink before I get it in place. I think it'll go over that and it'll hold. I mean, that's soldered on good. It'll hold. I've seen props at freaking $300 that don't have soldered wires that well. Wires soldered on as well as that one is. So, you know, you give a wire a little jiggle and it comes right off. All right, there we go. She's on there. She's barely enough. All right, we're going to wait on this one to see what our card looks like. So all the work we just did might have changed a little bit depending on once I analyze this. It's been a while since I played with these. These are from Steve from the Maker's Cave. I buy these from him pre-made already, but I do have to do some wire cutting. This is a sound card, and it comes with its own sensor. All right, he solders them on for you. You can buy them without. What I usually do is I usually cut it right here in the middle and redo the wiring. So we might have to redo this. And then he's got the for the power and for the speakers. All right, these wires, he provides them all. Don't remember the price. I want to say between $25 to $30 in there somewhere. Fits in our box perfectly. We'll have plenty of room to do everything we need to do. Nice. All right, and the speaker will go on the other side, the lid. And everything connects, and then you can open it up, work on it, put it back together. Bam. Your own custom-made monster box, which is going to be way better, I think, than what even these $300 animatronics, $400 animatronics come with. A lot more hardcore. Just, I don't know. I think it's way better. So we'll see. All right. I mean, I've played with these already. I've made one. I switched from the ones that I could buy myself from Amazon, or the sound cards from Amazon and eBay. This is the best one of all of them. I tried finding these so I can buy them. I don't know where the hell he's getting these types of sensors from, and this sound card. I wish I knew. I mean, I'd rather save money and buy them and do it myself. I can't find it. I mean, I'll make another attempt at it, but I cannot, find these guys anywhere. So we're going to cut this off and rewire everything. And I have to do I don't remember. We're going to have to solder a wire onto one of these two little dots right here to help everything work right. We'll get to that together. All right, but I want to talk about the sound card now. So I lost the wire. There it is, I think. And it comes with this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to plug it into the computer, and I know my battery is low, and again, I'm in the cabin, and I know what's going to happen is this thing is going to die right in the middle. Come on, go away. Anyway. And I don't know how to make that go away. There we go. Alright. We're going to plug this in and see how this sucker works. So now I'm going to attempt to show you my screen, my computer screen. All we're going to do is delete the sounds that are on here already. They come preloaded with sounds from China. Alright, Chinese music. And we're going to delete that. Clear this. It's like a flash drive. It operates like a flash drive, and we're going to load our MP3 monster sounds on there ourselves. So let's rearrange everything here. Again, I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't want to lower the tripod. Again, totally unprofessional. It's okay though. I can live with it. This is DIY for real. Alright. So everything's gonna work. Okay. So I don't know what you guys, if you guys are going to be able to fully see everything. I'm getting ready to plug it in. Like I said, it's going to be just like a USB. Plug it in a USB. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, got a blinking light. Again, I don't know if you can see that. I guess that means we got USB drive F. Is that the one? I think so, I guess. There's your Chinese song on here, probably a virus. You know, sometimes I just want to scream. Because nothing ever works right. Come on.
Hey, do you smell oranges? Feel like a drink?
That's weird.
Try Fanta's new taste. It's deliciously orange.
A Fanta commercial. Alright, I mean, it is what it is. Alright. So, let's see if we can tell it the format. Yeah, I don't care if I lose all data. Erase all the viruses. Alright. So now, I'm going to open my MP3 haunt. And I want to drag them onto the F drive. Let me see, monster chains 00001. Drag it. You have to number it. I think with this one you can number, put multiple sounds, and you have to do start 0001 and continue on. Let me see, the volume is all the way up on a stupid computer. I don't know if you guys heard it. Plus, yeah, it wasn't. Plus, I don't know if my sound quality sucked earlier when I was explaining the sound card, but I didn't have my mic on. All right, so now let's go to the F, and let's see what we got. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Again, I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. Sound card loaded with our sound effects. That's it. What the freaking snot licking. And save to remove. Bam! Done! One mission accomplished successfully. I want to run my virus scan, but I can't pick up internet from here. Oh well. I mean, I'm sorry, I just don't trust, you know, I mean, that's going to sound bad, you know, product from China with a file on it, and who knows. This is an old crappy laptop anyway, so. All right, card is done. Let's get the freaking laptop out of the way. We don't need that anymore. I'll just put it down here on the side. All right, next problem to solve. Routing of the sound card. Okay, I know I want to cut this wire, supplement this wire, make it longer, and put a splitter on it that can connect and reconnect. Okay, so we're probably going to cut this off because this is, we can use the hot and the ground, positive negative, to power this. All right, and then I'll show you the wiring for this thing. The only thing I gotta just figure out again is which one of these, and I can't see without the Walmart cheaters, which one of these is going to go to that one. This is the one that's going to trigger one of these dots right here. We're going to solder this to it. Is going to trigger the relay switch. All right. This is self-operating here. This will go to here. This positive and negative will go to here. All right. And we can get rid of this. This can be used between the sensor and the card. So what I was doing, the reason why I did this like this, my brain defaulted to some of the simpler props that I've made. Some of the simpler props that I made. You direct connect your sensor to this to make them to operate. So my brain defaulted to that. This is now your sensor, self-contained on this card. The wire that triggers the relay gets soldered to this one or this one. I can't remember yet. I think it's going to be the one that says ground, which is, I think, that one again without my Walmart cheaters. I know, man. I'm probably confusing the hell out of you guys. I'm sorry. All right. Like I said, watch. If I'm confusing you, watch Steve, the Maker's Cave. He's way more professional. Remember, we are the redneck freaking brigade here, man. We just rednecking it the whole way. But it still works in the end, man. I mean, it's still good. It's just I'm also a good teacher, but I mean, I don't know, this is not what I teach. So I'm a little out of whack maybe in sequence and terminology, but damn it, this is going to work. All right. At the end, I think everyone's going to say, wow, awesome, unbelievable, yes. And I will become a YouTube millionaire from my videos, I hope. All right, so let's get going on this part. All right, so now we need to make this connection. The thing is, we are gonna change how we do this. I went with the simple. My sensor triggers the relay. We need to change it. I'm going to cut this wire. We're going to use the positive and the negative from this to power this. And then this is its own self-triggering mechanism, all right, that's going to trigger the sound card, and then the sound card is going to trigger the relay to send power to the motor and to the eyes and everything to make the prop work, the animatronic work. This wire is going to be soldered, I think, to the ground on here. All right, and that's going to send a message to the relay: turn on, send electricity. So I hope that's a lot simpler explanation. You know, like, I am a good teacher, right? But this is not what I normally teach. So my terminology and my timing and sequencing might be all screwed up, but it's going to freaking work in the end, guys. That's the bottom line, all right? I'll try, and I'll try to re-explain the wiring again. But the bottom line is we're going to do more videos like this, and we're going to re-explain it again. Maybe I'll explain it better on the next video. I was so confused for about a year messing with this stuff. I mean, I still get confused, you know, because I mean, again, I don't do this full time. You know, it's been months since I've tinkered with doing this. When I started this first video for my new channel, you know, this is the first video for my new channel, how to rebuild monsters. And I wanted to find a project, and I wanted to be a full restoration. I found a perfect project, got it at a decent price, and here we are. All right, so, you know, I think as I grow, I will get a little bit better also at explaining this and showing it and doing it. Videos hopefully will get better, but we are going to have to recombobulate what we started. And again, like I said, the hot positive and negative will power this. The sensor will turn this on. This yellow wire will go to the ground here, I believe, and it will trigger the relay that triggers the eyes, the mouth, the motor to do its thing. And obviously the sound comes from the sound card. That's the next step here. So let's get ready for that. Okay, so, and this was the snips I was looking for earlier, right in front of my eyes. Unbelievable. So, once again, let's reduce our wiring even more. I think I'm just going to cut the positive and the negative. That's a good connection. It's going somewhere total different, so it don't matter if it don't match. I am going to reuse this for this. So again, how much wire do we need? You know, enough to reach the belly or the chest of the prop. We can supplement that wire. It's going to be this one though, later. All right. So this will be a positive, negative for power, and I'm going to sorry, I'm just checking the routing of the wires, making sure that I have the constant positive and negative. And the blue one is the wire that provides power after it's triggered. So everything will spider off of this one to go to the motor, the mouth, the eyes. So we're good. All right. So obviously we're going to have to use his provided power wires to plug into this. So this is the next soldering mission right here. And let me plug my soldering iron in now. And I don't know if I should use my wire strippers for this one or not. Yeah. All right. Heat sleeve, almost forgot it again. Is this one fat enough? I believe it is. Yeah, it's time to put them Walmart cheaters on. And all right. Check my camera angle. Slid down some, man. Should have made this longer. That's good enough there. Make sure I'm still in frame, guys. Let's just center it. And zoom in. And see if the soldering iron's hot enough or not. All right, let's make that connecciones. Pretty good. All right. I need another piece of shrink tubing, heat shrink tube, whatever the heck it's called. I feel like I make a bigger mess for myself than help. When I start doing these things, man, I get stuff everywhere. All right. Got shrink tube on both. Make our second connection here and Mamma mia. All right, let's twist it the other way then. Helps when you make them longer. They're easier to twist around. All right. All right, next test is plugging it in. Speaker power, so we know this is power. Positive is on that side, so that means that should go on like that. There you go. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to plug in the box. We're going to turn the power on, and the red light on our card should come on. Again, let me check my camera angle. And that means we have power now to the card. Drum roll, please. Oh, baby. Nothing like freaking this feeling when things go right, man. I hope you guys can see the light blinking there. That means we now have power to the sound card. Yes. I get so nervous sometimes. Uh-oh. I guess it's designed to stop. Oh, yeah. So it's probably stops blinking after a certain time. All right. Success. So far, so good.